Hi guys, and welcome to Rufus and Doofus. Chico here. Just wanted to say hello and show you one little project I'm working on, a real simple one. This coach has lots of AC outlets, but it does not have many of the little cigarette lighter accessory port type DC outlets. So today what I decided to do was to put one in overhead where the little dining room or the dinette is, and I thought it was going to be a real simple project. Turned out to be a little harder than I expected, but that's the way it always is. So waiting on some parts to finish some other projects here, and I figured I'd get something done. So also wanted to mention, took Guz out for a little ride yesterday and had problems, engine problems, spitting and sputtering and bucking and everything else, and it threw a quote at me, and check engine light went on. So obviously there's a code there. Let me tell you something I found out that was really interesting. This is a 1997 Ford chassis, built 1 year before they built the coach, and I have an OBD2 reader, and I thought I was going to be able to plug it in and see what type of code I got. Well, did I get an education. The 1997 Ford chassis does not have an OBD2 port. Okay, so if you guys are out there looking under your dash like I did for an hour and not finding anything, it's not there. Yeah. Well, guess what happened? Back in 1995, there was a mandate that all the cars, passenger cars, had to have an OBD2 port located basically in the same area, and all the cars had manufacturers had to comply. Well, guess who didn't? Ford didn't have to with their trucks that were over 9,000 pounds. So they're still using OBD1. And that can be located anywhere. It's usually near the engine, but I still haven't found mine, and I've been all over that engine. And while I was down there, I kind of saw some things that make me suspect that some of the problems, the bucking and the backfiring and all of that stuff, was due to some bad wires. So what I did is I ordered up some plug wires and some new plugs to put on Guz, and hopefully that problem will go away. So just fair warning to you, if you're looking for an OBD2 port on your motorhome, probably isn't there if it's on a Ford chassis that's 9,000 pounds or over. So just wanted to let you know. Assuming the same thing's true with Chevys. I don't know for sure, but I sure know it's true with this unit. So found that out on the internet by accident. Otherwise I'd still be down there bumping my head and looking and breathing in all those nasty little dust bowls. So okay, moving on to my project for today, putting in that accessory port. I decided to go with the one that has two of them on there with no USB connection, just the regular AC, because it seems like all my stuff is either, I'm sorry, DC. Seems like all my stuff is like that cigarette lighter kind of plug. But now that I've got that up there and I saw how I was going to do it, I can always put one in that's got the USB ports there. I don't think it's necessary, but down the road we might do it. So let me just show you what I've done so far. I didn't close anything up. I didn't finish the job because I wanted to share it with you. I didn't think it was going to be worthy of a video, but once I got started, I said, yeah, it's worthy. So here we go. I'll go away. All right, guys, I'm hand holding the camera, so pardon any vibration, but this is the unit I got here. Just a standard thing I got over at Walmart. I think it was $6. Okay, so it's got two 12-volt accessories with the cover, kind of nice. The wires were only that long, so I had to make a splice here. And also I didn't have a whole bunch of red wire and black wire, so kind of had to make do with some cord that I had, which was a large enough gauge for this project. Now what I did is I kind of modified this plug here. The wires come out the back of it. Okay, it's meant to be mounted off on a dash. So what I did is I drilled the hole here up on top, and I fed the wires back up through so that when I mount it up there, that hole is going to line up with the hole I had to drill here. Okay, and you won't be able to see the wires unless you're a midget standing up here on this little curtain thing here, and you're about 4 inches tall. So it's going to be nice and hidden. No wires will be showing. And again, I just crimped those on there, no problem at all, using a crimping tool. So now that looks easy, right? No big deal. Well, here's the deal. This is where it gets tough. This panel here creates a channel between the bottom piece and the inside of the cabinet. And you can see I kind of busted it there a little bit, but I'll just put a little dab of glue on it. But it's held in with these staples like this, which were not easy to get out, but I got them out. And then there was a trim piece that ran along the front right here, and it kind of laid on top of it. All right, and the staple went through that and through this piece and into a receiver piece down here. Okay, not really a big deal. I am not gonna bother, I don't think, putting this trim piece back in. I might, but I doubt it, simply because it's really not necessary. There's a kind of like a ledge here, so it's not seen. And also, if I ever want to do work in there again, I don't want to have to go through what I went through to pull this panel up. So, be honest with you, I think what I'm going to do, and I can do this now because I'm done with the wiring here. My cord was 2 black pieces of wire, so what I did is I marked it positive, and I also marked the other one negative here. I don't know if you can see it, just in case I get in there in the future again. But this is where my DC was. Came in over here and was laying down flat in there. I'll just tuck those under that wire. And now this piece just has to go back down there. And the way you get it down there is you kind of like just jam it in there. Like that. And there you go. All right. So what I'm going to do is not re-staple it, I don't think. I'm using one hand, so I don't have it quite flat yet. I might put one little tack up here. But as you can see, once that's in there like that, you can't see it, and it's going to allow me access the next time I want to get in there. Okay? Not to mention, you're going to have stuff on top of it, so it's not like it's going to pop up anywhere, you know. But 1 or 2 little tacks or something there, just so I can say I did it, you know. But that's it. So the only thing I have to do is get those wires up in there and screw that into the wood, and we're done. And I'll show it to you when it's done, okay? Don't go away. Alrighty, and there you have it. Okay, just mounted it right up, nice and flush, and it's got the little caps here, open up, and there we go. We've got power there, and as I mentioned, in the future, if I want to put a USB one in there, I can. I had the option of getting one that already had a USB in it, but I just thought this was going to be something that I could use more than the other. And they also make the thing that plugs into these and has a USB on the end, so nothing to worry about. And you can see that everything's back in there. It looks fine. Not a big job. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not a big job once you figure it all out and how you're going to get in there and everything. But it can be a little challenging. And that's it for today, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.